Shaleewa, what have you done?
What?
Look, police detectives are here and they're asking questions. Dami was stabbed multiple times in his home. Look, you don't have anything to do with it, do you?
No.
Excuse me. Miss Shaleewa Johnson?
Yes?
Detective Martins. This is my partner, Zainab. We're here on investigation concerning one of your colleagues, Mr. Damilari Adegoke. Miss Johnson, do you mind telling us your whereabouts between the hours of 8 and 9 last night?
I was at home.
At home? What exactly were you doing at home at that time? Can you remember?
I was cooking.
Is there anyone to corroborate this story? That you were home cooking between the hours of 8 and 9 p.m.?
I stay alone.
Miss Johnson, are you aware that Mr. Damilari's life is hanging on the balance because he was stabbed multiple times last night?
I didn't do it though.
So who did it?
I don't know.
Miss Johnson, if you're not so busy right now, we'll need you at the station to help in this investigation. Shall we?
Okay, let me get my things together.
Very well.
People, give me a D!
D!
E!
E!
Y!
Y!
E!
E!
M!
M!
I!
I!
Together, let's go!
He's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us, and so say all of us, and so say all of us. For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm grateful. I'm overwhelmed. Thank you so much. You know, it's not been long I joined the firm, but you guys have shown me how amazing of a colleague you are.
We are family, bro. That's how we roll.
Oh, you can say that again. You can. I mean, putting this surprise together. I mean, making yourselves available to facilitate and celebrate with me goes a long way. And I promise you, I will never forget this. And I'll make sure I pay you all back one by one. You know, I know how hectic our job is, and for you to make out time out of your busy schedule to be here.
Not to forget how hard it was to fool you.
Remind me.
It was hard. It was very hard.
And guys, and because today is a Friday, meaning we're not working tomorrow.
Yes.
You know what that means, right?
Yeah.
We are gonna party till day.
No. That is not how we say it. How we say is, we die here.
Dami, don't you ever do that again.
Come on. It was just a friendly tip.
One I strongly detest, so please do not do it again.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay?
Wait, why are you sneaking around? Shouldn't you be asleep like every other person?
And you're not one of those persons, I guess.
Well, it's been one hell of a night, so I only came out to catch some fresh air.
Well, me too.
I hope you're not up to one of your shenanigans.
How? Look, I'm just here for fresh air.
Please shift. Go find your own space for that.
Well, come on. I'm sure we can share, you know.
Please, I said get your hands off me. I can see that you are drunk.
Babe, come on. Relax. Let me show you the true definition of a man. A real man.
Dami, listen and listen real good. Let this be the last time you try, imagine, dream, or even visualize of doing this again. Do you understand? Because the next time you try it with me, I'm going to chop off your hands and feed it to the dogs. No, the vultures. Get out of my way.
dear. Dami. Dami. Dami.
Hey, good morning, Shaleewa. How are you? Slept good, I guess.
I don't know. Where's everybody?
They all left. Just for you and Kiki.
Oh, why are you guys yelling now? Shouting.
Sorry.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Where is everybody?
They left. Must be in their respective homes now.
So early. Where are they all running to? What's the time anyway? 9:45.
Yeah.
What? 9:45. I hate hangovers. Put it on the record. I hate hangovers. Are you okay? Shaleewa?
About last night, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember getting...
You don't remember what?
How I got into the guest room.
Well, I'll help you. You know, after all the drinks that flowed last night, you slept off. Then Dami carried you to the guest room and placed you in bed.
Dami?
Yeah, Dami.
Wait. How... Well, he carried me from where?
The corridor.
So wait, the spirit led you to the corridor.
The corridor?
Yeah, you slept on the bare floor, so he decided to help.
Look, Shaleewa, with the amount of spirits that flowed yesterday, it's okay not to recall where the anointing was leading you.
It's allowed.
I was not drunk, okay? I wasn't. You guys stop now. I'm serious. See, matter of fact, I was in total control of myself. I remember.
Remembered what?
Yes! I remember! Okay. See, I was sitting down by the dining table, yeah? And then I was scrolling through pictures on my phone. Yes, then the light went off. Yes, the light went off. And then I got up. And then I walked by the corridor.
Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Are you trying to tell us you were attacked?
Where are you running to?
Shaleewa! Who is that? Shaleewa, what's going on?
Shaleewa, what's it?
Come on now, talk to us. What's going on?
Why are you crying? What is it? Okay. Breathe. Good. Now what happened? Shaleewa, you're scaring me now. What happened?
Say something.
Okay.
He raped me! That's why he raped me! Oh, God.
It's alright.
What do you mean I should take it easy?
Who's that?
Open this door!
What's going on? Who's that?
Open this door! Break this door! Open it!
Easy! Who is that? What's going on? What?
Shaleewa!
What is doing this?
Calm down!
What's this man?
How can you lay your filthy hands on me? You slamming son of... Calm down. See,
what's going on? What is wrong with you?
Leave me, babe. Get out of my room. Do not let me transfer the pressure on you.
Calm down.
What is wrong with this man? What's wrong with him? Are you crazy?
Can you get out of my room?
What's all this?
Do something you will not like. Get out of my room. Can you calm down?
Calm down. You're here for peace. Let's talk about peace. Calm down.
You're telling me to calm down.
Yes.
You're telling me to calm down.
Calm down.
How can you tell me to calm down? I should calm down. You're telling me to calm down for this rapist. This one that violated me, Abby.
What? Is this some sort of prank? If this is a prank, it needs to stop now. What do you mean? Oh my God! What? Wait, are you being serious right now? You know what? You need to. You need to get out of my house before I do something nasty.
Leave me! Are you down?
Get out of the house before I do something nasty.
I'll be back outside. I will kill you.
Get out.
I'll be back. You will see.
Get out of my house. Get out of my house now.
Yeah, I'll be back. I swear to God.
You must be mad.
Yes. Come in.
Good morning, sir.
Sit.
Yes, sir. You asked to see me.
Can you explain to me why I have a letter accusing you of aggravated assault and rape?
Sir, I can assure you I am not guilty of Shaleewa's accusation. I did not assault or rape her. I have never assaulted anybody sexually or otherwise in my life, and I do not intend to begin with my colleague.
So, you're saying she made it up. For what motive?
I have no idea.
Damilari.
Sir?
I doubt you understand the enormity of the allegations against you here. It will do you much better to come clean with me right here and right now.
Sir, I assure you I am innocent.
You are innocent?
Yes, sir.
Well, you leave me no choice. You will hear from the board next. Back to work.
Told you the truth. I'm innocent of the accusation. And so I should wait to hear from the board next.
It's fair enough.
Shaleewa. Shaleewa, you need to calm down. Okay? You've reported him to management. Allow them to deal with phone. Okay?
See, if not for the company policy that precludes an aggrieved member of staff from taking external actions in the face of provocation, trust me, you will not be seated here. See, be that as it may, Damilari, I will show you. Deny it all you want, I will show you, I promise you.
Shaleewa, calm down. Calm down now. Kiki, talk to her.
So it has gotten to you ignoring my calls now, right? I'm talking to you and you're walking away. You can glare at me all you care. But you're going nowhere until you tell me why you refuse to take my calls and why you refuse to call me back.
Ella, how many times have I told you not to call me more than twice? You call me once or twice, you let me be. I will get back to you. How many times have I told you this?
My calls are distracting you from messing around with your female colleagues, isn't it?
You even know.
Oh, please.
47 missed calls. Who does that? Really? Does it occur to you that when I get to the office, I actually have work to do and it's not for leisure?
Does it occur to you that I might have something very important to talk to you about?
Something so important that I can't wait until I'm done with work?
Listen, Dami, if this ever happens again, I will come straight to that office and I will make a scene you will not forget in a hurry.
I dare you to try that.
What would you do?
Try me.
Rubbish. I'm hungry.
So?
What do you mean so?
Let me guess. I should go into the kitchen and make food for you, right?
Nah. I think I want Chinese tonight.
Oh, good. I'm sure you know a couple Chinese restaurant around, yeah?
Of course I do. So, get your car keys and drive me. I'm sure you heard what I said.
Listen, Ella. I'm not in the mood for any of your whining.
Wait. I say I'm hungry. And you're calling that whining?
I'm saying you should shut up and let me have some peace.
Oh, darling. You know me too well. You know you will not have peace until I get what I want. Open this door. Dami! Open this door now!
Yes, come in.
Mr. Lawson, right?
Yes, and you are?
Barrister Sharon.
Oh, Sharon. Sit.
Thank you. On behalf of the board, I'm here to probe into a case of rape filed in by an employee of yours against another employee.
Oh, you're welcome. The files of the accused and the accuser.
I'll be in touch.
Sorry.
Dad, pick your call now. I'll put it on silent. Let me guess. Ella.
Who else?
You both are one hilarious pair.
What is it?
Like you don't know what you did last night, right? Just a request to take me out for dinner. You refused and locked me out of your room.
If you have anything important to say, please do, because I'm very busy at the moment.
I need to spec you to your room.
Ridiculous.
I wonder how you're still keeping up with that one.
I've tried everything to keep her away from me. But she just won't go.
You need to try her. I mean, you can't keep going this way.
Damilari, Shaleewa can sing. I believe you both received my email about this meeting.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. This is a fact-finding probe into your allegations and aggravated assault and rape against him. If at the end of this probe, it is established that the allegations are right or lodged in a bad faith, whatever the case, recommendations will be made and there will be consequences. Just so you know that whatever you say here could and will be used at the court of law. Consider this more or less a deposition, which means you can have your lawyer present to guide you if you think it's needed.
In that case, I'll be getting a lawyer.
I'll be getting a lawyer too.
On that note, this meeting is adjourned till Friday. You both have 3 days to brief your lawyers. This meeting is adjourned till Friday.
Do you know any good lawyer you could recommend?
Why do you need a lawyer?
I was advised to get one.
I see. Well, I can recommend Alfred, my childhood friend, very brilliant lawyer.
Can I have his contact?
Sure. Yeah.
Thanks.
Hey, you. You're back.
What's going on?
I made us something really nice for dinner.
And, since when did you start cooking?
Oh, I used Google.
You used Google?
Mm-hmm. I Googled the recipe for jollof noodles and egg.
I see.
Come, you should try it.
Hello?
Yes, dear?
I didn't know there was a recipe for burnt jollof noodles.
Come on. I just made it extra crispy. Come on, you should at least give me some credit for making dinner for us.
Oh, yes, totally. You know, you deserve some accolade. Yeah.
Really? Sarcasm.
And for all your effort, yeah, I do hope my kitchen is in order the way you met it. Else you won't have it rosy with me.
I can see you're not hungry.
No, I don't want poison.
Hello, Barrister Alfred, right?
Who am I speaking with?
I'm Damilari. I got your number from a friend, Dami.
Oh, okay. So what's up?
I actually need a lawyer.
I'm listening.
Someone accused me of rape.
By who?
A colleague.
Did you do it? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
I asked a question. Did you do it?
I didn't do it, of course I didn't.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am sure. I did not do it.
Oh, okay. You know what? Why don't you stop by my office tomorrow and we get to talk about this one-on-one?
Alright, that's fine. I'll call you noon tomorrow.
Okay, good.
Thanks.
Dami, who accused you? I'm talking to you. Which of your colleagues accused you of rape?
Ella, I need you to shut up because I need to concentrate on my thought process now.
Really? That's how you want to play the game now, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Shaleewa Johnson, on the 6th of August 2018, you filed a complaint against your colleague, Damilari, accusing him of aggravated assault and rape. For the benefit of the legal representatives here, can you recount to us what really happened? How and when?
On the 3rd of August, being a Friday, we all gathered at our colleague's house, Adeniyi, to celebrate his birthday. It was an all-night party. In the dead of the night, when everybody was asleep, I decided to go out to get fresh air. While I was outside on my phone, he crept up behind me and started harassing me. I told him to stop severally, but he wouldn't listen.
We'll get to that. What happened when he touched you?
We got into a verbal argument and I went inside. I was sitting on the dining table scrolling through pictures on my phone. And suddenly there was a power cut. I decided to call it a night. I got up to go pee, and while walking across the corridor, Damilari attacked me from behind.
Just so you know we're following. You mean you were unconscious for the rest of the night?
Yes.
And how did you come to the conclusion that he raped you?
Because he did. I woke up at the guest room, yes. The memory was a bit blurry, but subsequently I started gaining my memory. I had this nagging feeling that something was wrong, you know? I could feel it. On inquiry to ascertain how I got into the guest room in the first place, I asked Adeniyi, and he told me Dami carried me into the guest room.
Look, I was only trying to...
Don't worry, we'll get your own story. You are here to tell us how you came to the conclusion that he raped you, despite the fact that you were unconscious.
I checked myself and discovered his semen in me.
And you said it wasn't the first time he's ever touched you inappropriately?
Yes.
And did you make any formal complaint to his inappropriate conduct?
No.
And do you have a witness who can corroborate the allegation of his puncture for inappropriate conduct towards you?
Yes. Kiki.
And who is this Kiki?
Kiki Olaje is not asking.
Okay, Kiki Olaje.
Your presence is needed at the boardroom right away.
All right, sir.
Good.
Kiki Olaje.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you attest to the claim that you've seen Damilari touch Shaleewa inappropriately?
Yes, I've seen him touch Shaleewa on several occasions to her displeasure. He has a habit of not keeping his hands to himself when he's around ladies. I myself have had to give him stern warning on several occasions for his habit of groping and not minding his space.
Damilari, can you attest to the fact that she's issuing you warning against groping?
It's actually not like that. The thing is,
It's a simple question. I'm trying to establish a pattern here, if any. Can you confirm she's had to issue you warning against groping?
Yes.
Okay, Kiola Jai.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for now. And unless if any of the legal representatives has questions for you. Any question?
None for now.
Same here.
Okay, Kiola Jai, you may take your leave. Damilari, it's time to hear your own side of the story.
I was actually at the balcony and she left me to go inside.
You mean after you touched her?
Yes.
Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
Yeah. What's up?
I don't know what happened, man. There's no electricity in your building. And there is everywhere else.
There's that outside?
Yes, there is. So maybe you need to put on the gen or something because it is hot.
Give me a minute. I'm gonna check.
Alright.
Someone actually tampered with the changeover switch. Did you go there?
No, I don't know where the fuse box is.
Nevertheless, it's night now. I didn't even know you guys were still awake.
Yeah, man, I'm thirsty. I need to get water.
Okay, well. Oh, sorry. Once you head out left, lead you straight to the kitchen.
All right. Ugh. Alright.
Good night. Oh.
Shaleewa?
Shaleewa? Dami. 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 What is it?
It's Shaleewa.
Come on, man. She's obviously high.
She didn't seem this way some moments ago.
Maybe she had too much to drink. She'll be fine. Don't worry. Shaleewa.
That is what happened. I did not rape her. I have no idea who did. And that's if it truly happened in the first place.
Hello?
You are needed in the boardroom right away. Suspend whatever you are doing.
Alright, sir.
Adeniyi, I suppose.
Yes, ma'am.
I believe you are aware of the alleged rape of Miss Johnson in your apartment and our accusation of Mr. Adegoke as a culprit.
Of course I'm aware.
What do you know about that?
Well, I'm sorry, I don't know anything about it. All I know is after the party I was in my room sleeping when Dami came and told me power was out in my apartment area, that I should go fix it or put on the generator. But when I got to the changeover switch, I discovered it was tampered with. And then I fixed it and power was restored. Subsequently, I heard Dami calling Shaleewa's name and I rushed down. Getting there, I saw Shaleewa on the floor between the guest room and the corridor. And Dami took her to the room, and that's all I know about it. That's all I know.
Okay. How many people were present that very night?
About 14 people.
And did you see anyone awake that very night aside from Mr. Adegoke?
No.
Do you think Mr. Adegoke here is capable of rape?
Sorry, ma'am. I don't know what he's capable of doing. Sorry.
Oh, sorry about this. Sorry.
Does anyone have any question for you?
I do.
Okay.
Were your doors properly locked that night?
Yes, they were.
Did you in any way notice a case of burglary when you woke up in the morning?
No.
So there couldn't have been any chance an intruder had access to the apartment when you guys had gone to bed?
Absolutely unlikely.
That would be all.
Any question? On that note, let's take 20 for recess and reconvene.
So tell me, I'm going to ask you one more time. Between us, did you do it?
I told you already, I am not a rapist.
Why do I have this feeling that you're telling lies? I mean, from all testimonies so far, it clearly points to you.
Listen, I hired you to protect my interest, not to interrogate me. Are you going to earn your money or not?
As your lawyer, I deserve to know the truth. And that same truth is what I'm going to leverage on how to get you off this hook.
Then do your job and stop asking unnecessary questions.
From the testimonies so far, and from prevailing evidence, it is crystal clear that you have a person of unsound mind here as an employee. Someone whose penchant for groping women is, to say the least, reprehensible.
Objection.
And from groping women, he decided to take it a notch higher by violating my client.
That's a ridiculous allegation without factual evidence to hold against my client.
What more other evidence is more factual than the prevailing fact that while everyone else was asleep, your client was awake and was making offensive and amorous passes at my client? And when he was told off, he decided to sabotage the electricity supply. He attacked my client in the dark and stuffed her out of consciousness with God knows what he used, and he raped her. I call for the immediate disengagement of this man from this firm. That will serve as deterrent to others.
I have a question for the accuser.
Yeah.
You allege that your assailants attacked you from behind, right?
Yes.
And that you passed out in the process, am I correct? How did you know for sure when you didn't get to see the face of the assailant? That same person is my client.
Sorry, what?
How did you get to know that whosoever assaulted you is my client?
It couldn't have been anyone else. I mean, he was the only one that was awake when everyone was sleeping.
So you thought, but I'll put it to you that you're accusing the wrong guy.
Objection. We have already established a pattern for his client here. A person who's conscious of grouping women inappropriately will not hesitate to sexually harass one if the chance presents itself.
My client playfully groups women. So what? After all, he's not the only guy to have ever done that. The President of United States of America has a reputation for groping women.
Are you serious right now?
Don't get me wrong. I'm heading somewhere. I have a question for you. When you realized you were violated, did you go straight to the hospital to have the alleged semen found on you analyzed for DNA?
Objection. There was no need for that. Not when she already knows who violated her.
Are you kidding me, Barrister Irene Igalo? You see no need for a DNA identification to be carried out when that would have proven beyond reasonable doubt that my client is indeed culpable for the crime he's been accused of. Is this what you intend to sell to the magistrate if this goes to court?
Shaleewa Johnson, if you didn't go to the hospital after you suspected you were violated, what did you do?
Well, I did go to the hospital. I only took a bath before I went, and...
That was where you lost the chance to catch whoever assaulted you. My client wasn't the only one in that apartment that night. First of all, you lost the chance to nail the face of the assailant. You didn't get to see him at all. Secondly, the DNA identification that would have lent credence to your accusation, which would have helped us decipher all this, was washed away. How sloppy of you. How am I even sure you were truly assaulted? I mean, for all I know, this could have been a case of vendetta trying to punish my clients for groping you.
Excuse you, do you...
This is not a vendetta. The suspect you're trying so hard to protect did actually rape and assaulted my client. Letting this man walk away freely is only going to embolden him to do more.
Barrister Sharon, this case is dead on arrival. I mean, you're a lawyer yourself. You should be able to differentiate between a case that lacks merit and a case that has merit. And this does not have merit at all. My client is actually innocent of the case he's being accused of. And should any of you want to take this further, be my guest. I'll be waiting.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to adjourn to allow for a comprehensive review of the submission so far. By the next meeting, a resolution would have been reached on the way forward. This meeting will be adjourned to the next 3 days, being the 7th of September.
You see what I told you earlier? About the mistake of washing off the DNA evidence that would have nailed this case.
So, what do we do now?
Wait for the verdict.
Okay. I really don't know how to.
Listen, Shaleewa, look at me. Pay no attention to them.
You see, I don't know what the verdict might say, but he's definitely going to pay for this.
Oh, hi, Shaleewa. How is it going with the fact-finding process?
Seriously? Like you don't already know?
I'm sorry. Did I say anything offensive?
you helped that pig get a lawyer, you stand here and pretend like you don't know how the case is already going? Really?
Shalewa, don't be like this. Listen, he walked up to me and told me he needed a lawyer. And I gave him a contact. I mean, giving him a contact doesn't mean I support evil or I'm not sympathetic about what happened to you. You can come to me for similar help and I'll gladly do it. Alright, fine. Let's consider I didn't give him that contact. He could possibly get himself a lawyer anywhere. I mean, lawyers are not short in supply.
Please, 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 I am not in any way in the mood for this, okay? Excuse me, please.
What is it? Are you okay? Shaleewa, talk to me. How did the hearing go?
That swine is outside, gloating. Can you imagine?
Over what? Wait, has a verdict been passed?
No, but it sure looks like he's going to get away with it.
You're joking, right? How?
I shouldn't have washed myself. I shouldn't have taken my bath. How stupid of me.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I washed away the DNA evidence before going to the hospital. Technically, I have nothing, no proof, no leverage. Oh God.
Look, you know what? Let's not jump into conclusion yet, okay? Let's keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best. Look, stop beating yourself over this. It's not your fault.
You don't get it. I have no concrete evidence to spin this in my favor. Oh.
Okay, look. Shaleewa, look at it this way. Even if he gets away with this, you know what they say about karma. It never misses an address. He will surely get what he deserves. Okay?
Okay.
Why didn't you call me after I left you 2 missed calls dutifully as you instructed? I'm talking to you. Don't play dumb with me. The other day I asked you for the identity of the girl who accused you of rape, and you said nothing about it. Oh wait, let me guess. You did rape her. Yes, you raped her. Because if you didn't, you would have said something about it.
You know what I don't get? It's why you keep whiling away your time where you're obviously not wanted. Is it that you don't have anything important to do with your miserable life?
Miserable life, you said? Oh well, I'm already used to your vituperative jibes. But one thing you should know is that you and I are together forever. If you think you can dump me after getting in between my legs, you should think again. I warned you from the onset, didn't I? You and I. Forever, like door and hinges. Get that into your thick skull.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this over with. After due deliberations, the following are the resolution of the board members, and I read. One, that the accuser failed to prove a case beyond reasonable doubt. 2, based on that, the accused cannot be held culpable for the crime. 3. The accuser is advised to lay this case to rest and go about her normal activities at work. 4. Having been established beyond reasonable doubt that the accused is guilty of inappropriate behavior in his dealings with colleagues of the opposite sex, he is hereby placed on 1 month suspension without pay to serve as a stern warning to him as well as deterrent to others. 5, which is the last. Any subsequent complaint of inappropriate behavior against the accused will lead to the express termination of his service with Corporate Capital Limited. This is a verdict.
So he gets to walk free? Hell no, this is not acceptable!
Young woman, I will advise you get a grip on yourself. The board has taken a decision and that is final.
For what? He raped me and he gets to walk free? Over my dead body!
Shaleewa!
Don't tell me to calm down, okay? You! By the time I'm done with you, you will regret the day you were born!
Is that a threat on my clients?
Shaleewa, are you okay?
I don't know, I feel like I'm going to be sick, you know? I woke up this morning with this crazy fever and nauseating feeling. Like I'm going to you.
Shaleewa, are you okay? Are you feeling better? Have you taken any medication?
None yet, but I'll be fine.
Shaleewa, I think you need to go to the hospital and run some tests.
For fever, I'll take aspirin later, don't worry.
Shaleewa.
Don't worry. I like to worry.
You know what? Can you cover for me for like 15 minutes? I want to get something. I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
I'll be back. Just 15 minutes, okay? Take this.
Oh my goodness, you don't think?
Hey, I don't know. And I pray I'm wrong. But you need to run a test. Okay?
Stop it!
What have I done?
Calm down.
I have work to do and you want to
Calm down, Shaleewa.
put a leash on her. Oh,
can you stop?
Calm down.
You heard?
Can someone tell me what is going on here?
You ain't here. I swear. Stop it.
Now you, both of you see me in my office right away. And one more word from you. You're fired.
Start talking, both of you. I was at my workstation, minding my business. I didn't say or do anything to her. All of a sudden she attacks me. She starts cursing and hurling things at me.
I tested positive to pregnancy. And this swine right here is responsible for it. I mean, you guys let him walk away while I get to suffer for it. How? Tell me how? You put my emotions aside and my well-being and you let him go. What kind of management does that? Tell me. Tell me.
You know what? Shaleewa. Just go home. I'll pass this latest information to the board. See what next. Get out. Back to work. Yes? Please, detectives. Alright, let them in. Yes, come in.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I am Detective Martin, and this is my partner, Zainab.
Okay.
We are from Area G Command. We're very sorry to bother you. Something happened last night. One of your employees was stabbed multiple times in the neck, and that's the very reason we're here.
What? One of my employees? Which of my employees?
Damilari Adegoke.
Was stabbed? Where was he attacked?
In his house.
He's not dead, is he?
He's presently battling with life in intensive care unit of a general hospital. It would be a miracle if he survives it.
And the assailant, is he... You have him in your custody, right?
That's the very reason we are here. You see, we're hoping to have a credible lead on this case. So, do you think anyone around here is so bitter with him to the extent the person wants to eliminate him? Like, you have any idea as to who he's having any issues with around here?
Let me begin by stating that officially you are under arrest for the brutal attempt on the life of your colleague, Damilari Adegoke.
I swear I didn't do it. I didn't.
You have a right to remain silent, because anything you say or do can be used against you in the court of law. You have a right to a lawyer.
Why don't you just believe me? I'm telling you the truth. I didn't do it. If I did, I'll tell you the truth.
Sorry about that. Your address.
Chairman Street, Anthony, Maryland.
Get it.
See, I need you to listen to me. I didn't do it. Just listen. I didn't do it. I'm innocent. I don't know why you're not listening to me. I didn't do it. See, don't go. Don't leave me here, please. See, I have told you the truth. Everything you want to hear. I didn't do. Go back! Don't leave me here! Don't leave me here! I didn't do it! I'm innocent! I'm innocent! I didn't do it!
Hello, Barrister Irene?
Yeah, hello?
My name is Kiki. I'm Shaleewa's colleague. I'm calling to tell you that Shaleewa has been arrested.
For what offense?
Well, Dami was stabbed. She was arrested as the prime suspect.
Which police station?
Area G Command, I think.
Okay. I will make out time and pay her a visit.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's fine. We will talk later because I am presently tied up with stuff.
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am.
Okay, bye.
You recognize the content of this bag, don't you? The exact clothes that you wore to his house last night. Interestingly, you claim to have been cooking at home at the time of the incident, right? Which is exactly opposite according to our findings. You were found leaving his house covered in blood. Blood stains that were found on this dress that belonged to him. What do you have to say about that?
Okay, I was there. But I was not the one that stabbed him. I wasn't.
So who stabbed him?
That's what I'm trying to tell you, eh? If you listen to me, you see that's what... I don't know. I got there and found him in a pool of blood, eh? I decided to help him and then he passed out. So I left him.
You left him? You left a man in a pool of his own blood without making an effort to take him to the hospital. And you claim you wanted to help him.
When he passed out, I thought he was already dead. So I left him. But you can't ask him. I wasn't the one that stabbed him.
Okay, fine, I get it. You weren't the one that stabbed him.
No.
The thing is, you sent someone there to do the job for you. Then you went in to be certain that the job was well done, is it?
I did not send anybody. I did.
You threatened to kill him. You made a threat on his life that very day. And from our investigation, both of you don't see eye to eye. Because you suspect he's the one that sexually assaulted you. So can you just tell us what you were doing in his apartment that night?
I was livid. Okay? I was livid because I conducted a pregnancy test and it came out positive. That is all.
That's it. You confronted him, then an argument ensued. Then you stabbed him multiple times in the neck because he disowned you. Isn't it?
No, I did. See, I've been telling you the truth. I did not stab him. I didn't stab him. Neither did I send anyone to go and stab him. I'm telling you the truth.
Miss Johnson, do you pray?
Yes. Why?
I suggest you pray fervently. Because if it doesn't go through, you are really in for a murder case. Do you understand?
Shaleewa, I would like you to tell me the whole truth. Did you stab Dami or not?
No, I didn't.
Did you hire someone to do it for you?
No.
Then why were you at Dami's apartment that night?
I was angry. I was mad.
Angry? Why exactly?
You raped me, and I'm pregnant as a result of that.
Shaleewa, you are pregnant. That is good news. You shouldn't have threatened him. You shouldn't have even gone to Dami's apartment in the first place for any reason whatsoever.
How's the fact that I'm pregnant good news?
Because that automatically restores the leverage we already lost. With that baby, we can determine his or her paternity through a DNA test.
Shaleewa, I begged you. I begged you to calm down. If you had listened to me, you won't be sitting here right now.
I was angry, okay? I wasn't thinking. Okay, so what do we do?
Well, Dami's condition is critical, like I hear. So the only thing you can do right now is pray he survives it, because that is your only way to freedom. Meanwhile, I will try and see if I can secure your release and bail, because that's like the only thing I can do.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. Doctor for the next shift?
Hello. Detective Martins from the Rekiya Police Command, and that's my partner Zena. We had officers on his case. And who are you?
Ella, his girlfriend.
Oh. We came by to see if he has come around, so we could talk to him.
The doctor I met on arrival said he'll be in coma longer than we envisaged.
Wow.
I just hope that stupid girl rots in jail.
Speaking of the girl, she claims she's not responsible for what happened to your boyfriend.
That's a lie from the pit of hell. Because she threatened him that same day. DME told me everything that happened.
Who's them?
One of his colleagues.
As the girlfriend, I suppose you're meant to know if you have any issue with anyone apart from the prime suspect.
No, none that I know of.
See, do you mind telling us your whereabouts that very night?
What? Am I a suspect now?
You see, from our investigations, we found out that Mr. Dami here had a certain girlfriend named Ella, who he was at loggerheads with almost all the time. So if you don't mind, tell us, where were you on the night of the incident?
I was at home, watching a TV drama.
Title?
Clinic Matters.
With whom?
Alone.
You mean there's no one to corroborate your story?
I just said I was home alone, didn't I?
Easy, girl, we're just asking questions.
Stupid questions, actually. Do you think if I did this to him, I'll still be here?
Shaleewa, I'm really sorry. Your bail application was denied. First, it was the police. Then I subsequently tried to secure a court injunction to that effect, but it was strongly opposed. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Shaleewa.
Doctor! Doctor!
Yeah.
He just moved.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he moved his hand.
That's regular heartbeat. That's normal breathing. He's doing just fine. Nice to have you back. Hello. Just a few questions, please. He's not yet fit for interrogation.
I understand. We'll make it quick. Mr. Dami, I have a few questions for you. Do you remember what happened to you?
Yes.
So you remember who stabbed you?
I do.
Was it Shaleewa? Hold on. Mr. Dami, is this the person that stabbed you?
No.
Are you sure, Mr. Dami? Look at it.
Yes.
If she's not the one that stabbed you, then who did? Mr. Dami, are you sure? Mr. Dami?
That's enough for now, please. He needs rest.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Detectives, you both had him inside. I want my client released immediately.
Not so fast, ma'am. Until he says exactly who stabbed him, I want to make sure that your client did not hire a hitman to do the stabbing.
That is ridiculous. My client is not capable of doing such a thing.
She threatened his life. Everybody is capable of anything. Until we get to the root of this mystery, she remains in my custody. Excuse me. Martin?
Careful. How are you doing?
As you can see for yourself.
Well, luck has finally smiled on you, girl.
What happened?
Oh, Dami regained consciousness today.
And?
He confessed it wasn't he who attacked him.
I told you I didn't do it. I told you. So what happens next?
He actually suffered relapse before he could identify the person who actually attacked him.
Meaning?
Meaning that we have to exercise some patience so that he can fully recover and set the record straight.
Shaleewa, this is good news.
Yes, it is.
You don't need to feel bad anymore. Look, just concentrate on your health and stay strong, okay?
Sorry, dear.
We got your urgent call. What happened?
I needed to speak with you before she gets back.
Who?
My supposed girlfriend.
Okay. We're listening.
The night before I got stabbed, I got a call just as I got home.
Hey D, what's up?
Congratulations, man. Although I'm surprised. Looks like both of you finally resolved your differences.
Congratulations. What are you talking about?
Your proposal to your girl, Ella.
Proposal? What's that?
Come on, your marriage proposal to her. Of course. The same one I saw on Instagram.
Instagram. Wait, just give me a minute, I'll call you back. I went on Instagram and I noticed she had a new post. It was a ring. I didn't get her the ring, but the post stated that I'd engaged her. I was really mad.
Ella! Ella! Have you gone completely insane?
What?
What do you mean what? What is that rubbish you posted on Instagram about me engaging you?
Oh, that. Well, since it's been taking you ages to get me a ring, I took the liberty to help you get one. Isn't it beautiful?
You know what? This time, you've crossed the line. You've gone a little too far. Right now, I want you to get everything that belongs to you in this house and get the hell out of my space.
Sweetheart, but you know that is never going to happen. I told you, you and I, together, forever. We die here, darling.
You think this is a joke, right? I will do this. You think this is a joke? You think I'm messing around with you?
That same night, I threw Anna things out of the house. But I forgot to take back the spare key. The following day being the day that I was threatened by Shaleewa. I got back home.
Dami, no. Dami, listen to me. Don't close your eyes. Who did this? Dami, no, please. Who did this? Yeah. She what? Who? Dami, no.
That was what happened. Alone here with her, shortly after I regained consciousness for the first time, she threatened to kill me and kill herself if I ever told you guys that she was the one who stabbed me. She demanded I pin it down on Shaleewa, else I'm dead for good this time. I asked the doctor to call you guys, that I needed to speak with you. Immediately she stepped out to get fruits.
Hi, Dami. Ella, you are under arrest for attempted murder. Anything you do or say, you need this to record. Yeah. Move.
Feel free to go.
Shaleewa.
It's alright. You'll be fine. It's alright.
Oh, don't cry.
Don't cry, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you so much. What we're going to do now is get you to a hospital for proper medication.
Yeah.
Okay?
Oh, it's good.
Good to have you back. Let's go.
Who's there?
Hello. How are you?
Well, are you?
Dami Akinjide, right?
Yes.
I am Detective Martins, and this is my partner, Detective Zainab, from the area command. You're under arrest.
For what offense?
You will know better when we get to the station. Right now, your hands behind your back.
Excuse me. For what? Are you guys joking?
Your hands behind your back.
Can I talk to the man? Hey. Let me talk to you.
Cooperate.
Your hands behind your back. Turn.
Is this some kind of a joke? Easy.
Move.
Can I make a call?
Move.
Shaleewa, your colleague, since the news got to me last night. I tried to kill her. I've been thinking, trying to figure out why. Why would you make an attempt on her life? Then it hits me. The rape she suffered that set up the litany of activities, all the chain reactions that's been going and happening in your house. Dami Akijide, it's time to start talking.
Permit me to call you the divorce one. That was quite a plan. But what I still don't understand is why you tried to kill her. It still doesn't make real sense to me. I figured there was going to be a DNA inquest to ascertain the paternity of the baby when she gives birth. And that would throw the entire case open. Once it is confirmed that Dami is not the father of the baby. Wow. Ain't you the devil himself? Like, I'm impressed. Really, really impressed. But you know what? I'm also impressed with the fact that you are going to be away for a very, very long time.
Come in.
Thank you.
Have a seat.
Hi.
Hi.
Dami, I want to say that I'm sorry. I mean, I accused you wrongly, and for that I apologize. I mean, who would have known that Dami was capable of doing such an evil thing? I'm sorry.
We are very sorry.
It's fine, baby. It's okay, and I must say that I must share the blame. Because if I had acted responsibly, I wouldn't have given room for suspicion. So I apologize for being a jerk. I'm really sorry.
So we're cool now.
Sure, yeah, we're cool. Totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome, and thank you too.
So how's that?
Oh, well, it's fine. It's...
Next better.
Yeah, it's getting better. Now's the baby.
No, skipping.
Okay, so, do I get you guys something?
Sure.
Something sweet.
Craving. She will have water. Water.
All right.
No more sugar.